Join us as we zoom in on Halal Metropolis to take a closer look at how Muslims in Southeast Michigan are coping with COVID-19. Today we have Aliyah, Taqwa, and Layla Mahdi. Assalamu alaikum, ladies.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I've heard that you guys are very involved in the community and you have a collaborative, a family collaborative. Could one of you possibly tell me about that, or all of you?
We have a family group. Our family group consists of the 9 of us, our parents, and then our brothers and sisters. And it's called 9 United. And it's pretty much just a group that we started, a family group, because we like to put on different events for the community and just wanted to kind of bring different, classes, workshops, and social events to the community. So we decided to, start a family group where that's pretty much kind of what we do, servicing the community.
Okay, so what was your motivating factor? How did you come together as a family to decide to do something like this?
Assalamu alaikum. I think I guess when you're in a community, you look for things to do. So it just, maybe the idea just kind of grew out of, wanting to be more involved in the community. We all have children, so of course we want them to be involved in the community. And so, we just started trying to come up with ideas or different events that we could bring the entire community out for, halal entertainment, that they could benefit from. We, such as some of the women's events that we have done and the children events as well, educational things, just so that, like I said, we could do things in the community as opposed to us always having to go somewhere else to find something to do, which may or may not always be halal. So just wanted to kind of bring halal family entertainment to the community.
So there's also an initiative going on. You guys have a GoFundMe account for a sisters social club. Is that what it is?
Yes, the Sisters Social Law, and that was a branch off with me, my 2 sisters. We decided to do something that we've been wanting to do for a very long time. We've been talking about doing it for a long time. We wanted to have a space for women, for us to come together and be able to build together, to be able to work together, be able to bring that sisterhood out. So this year, January, we got a building in Hamtramck, Michigan, and our purpose for it is to, we have some rooms in there for co-working spaces for other women that may need, that may have other, that does work or may need offices, that may need to rent it out. We have a few other rooms in there for classes, maybe classes for kids. So a lot of stuff that we were doing before outside, now we have an actual place to do it at. So we have children classes, exercise classes for women, people that may need to rent it out. It's not a huge space, but it is a space for maybe small events, small dinners, just basically for a space for women to come in the community to kind of come relax. One of our rooms will have, it's called the Mom Pod. It is for mothers that may want to come and just relax, come study, read, place to unwind. We all got through, alhamdulillah, we got through this last year of COVID, and it's been an adjustment for everybody. A lot of people, we've been in the homes with the kids and with our families, alhamdulillah for that. But it is a place to come. You may just need some time for yourself, just to relax. You may just want to relax and get some rest. So that was our purpose, is to have a place for a mother or someone, now you don't have to be a mother, but a woman to come and just, to relax. We also plan to have a room with exercise equipment for women that want to come and work out. We plan to have fitness classes there. and you know, I guess just the overall place to promote like wellness and just, you know, health and overall lifestyle. So yeah, alhamdulillah.
Well, since
And they can add
COVID,
something if I missed anything. They, you know, they can add anything.
I know we mentioned like if sisters want to rent it out for like what they have a skill that they want in there. So we have like conference, the classroom spaces can be rented out for like workshops, and also like pop-up shops we'll have. And then on Sundays, sometimes we will have like a community day. So then like it will kind of be open to, you know, more so the public if men wanted to come on those days, or even to rent the facility on those days. They can have that option too. So
with COVID still around us, and it doesn't look like it's going to disappear, or anytime soon, what provisions would you have in your space to maintain the social distancing that is required through the state of Michigan?
So I was going to say, one of the good things about the building, alhamdulillah, is it is a lot of space, but the space is kind of separated off. So like we said, for the women who would be coming to, maybe they're renting some of the co-working space, they'll have their own little office there. So, you know, it's a door and everything in there. All of the rooms have sinks in them. Also, 2 of the rooms that we will probably rent out for like classes. Of course, we would have to keep them to a minimum, you know, and there's room for everyone to be 6 feet apart. So, you know, we may have to start off with doing a minimum of maybe 10 people where, you know, there's room for that, for them to still be able to social distance from each other. Of course, you know, we'll also have to put in practice wearing masks, because that's still a requirement, I believe, with the state of Michigan. Anytime that you're indoors, that you still have to have the mask covering on, as well as, you know, sanitation, just making sure everything is clean properly, Lysol and everything. We'll probably bring in a cleaning crew initially to get everything sanitized and up to par.
Our space is still limited. I mean, you know, it's not a big, huge place. I think overall we like throwing events. We like putting on events for the community. So as time go on, like you said, with COVID, you can kind of feel things out and see how things will be. But it may be times where we may put on other bigger events, maybe, you know, around Eid or something like that, for, you know, and then bigger space maybe for the community. So I would say this: we do plan on continuing to put on things for the community, whether it be, you know, somewhere else or whatnot.
And how well received was your first NISA Awards? How was the crowd, and how did the people receive it? Was it what you expected it to be?
Alhamdulillah, it turned out good. You know, the process behind the scenes and before and preparation for it was a little kind of stressful somewhat, but I think overall, after, you know, we had a few little technical issues, but overall I think we got a lot of good feedback from the community. It was, I believe, over maybe about 300, I believe, people. We had to cut it off. It was like a max. So, and then it was a few people that at the last minute that were trying to come. So it was, I would say it was really hard, even picking awardees of people to award, because there's so many other Muslims in the community that's doing great work. So that part of it was also hard, but our intentions was to do it, you know, every year, so we can continue to, you know, recognize those other members of the community that's doing such a great work.
I am so honored, and I'm happy that Allah has allowed me to know you in the capacity that I do. So at this point, I want to thank you for this portion of the interview.